welcome back guys to another episode of Minecraft. This time I will be doing a mod showcase of Project Merth, a mod that I am working on personally, which adds stuff from the universe that I have created. So first I want to start off with just the basic stuff that you can make. So to start off with it, you will need coal. And quite a lot of coal actually to do anything. As to do the coal, and you're also going to need just basic some other functional things. Just this, and those are the three main things that you're gonna need for the mod. So first I'm gonna just slap these down real quick. So first things first would be steel, which can be made from taking iron ingots and coal. Two things of coal, and one iron ingot gives you steel. Steel is currently not used for anything but plasteel. And then, so to make plasteel, you need plastic, which is made from oil bottles. To get oil bottles, you need bottles. Just normal glass bottles. And you do this craft. This is how you get oil bottles. You get 2 per 2 glass bottles and 4 coal. So you can get quite a bit, and then you just chuck that in the smelter and you get plastic. Plastic combined with steel gets you plasteel ingots. Plasteel ingots are required for quite a bit of stuff, but not really too much. So first things first, it is required for hyperweave, which is this. Hyperweave is made by taking string. That is not how you spell string. It's taken by grabbing string, and you just do, I think it's this with string, and you get yourself cloth. With the cloth, you do I think it's you take a 2 thing, oops, 2, and you get 1 cloth per thing. Next, you want blue dye. So blue dye, you need blue dye, plasteel, and cloth. So you do cloth. I believe this is the craft. So then you get this. I'm gonna need that later. So you can make hyperweave. Hyperweave makes 3 per thing. And then you can, I'm gonna get some lantern. Now this is the first, I'm gonna put this as a modlog. And you're gonna basically need, or I'm basically just gonna go through the creation of everything, or my process of how I've made this. So next thing you're going to want to do is with your hyperweave, you can go back into the crafting table. You can actually make yourself a jumpsuit. The jumpsuit, I believe it is equivalent to iron armor in terms of defense. So you just boom, and there is no helmet that actually comes with the jumpsuit, so the jumpsuit is made just like this. So the jumpsuit doesn't add any effects as of currently, and I don't plan on adding effects of what it does. And then, so yeah, and then Project Merth also adds wolfram, as you can see, which is the green metal. To get wolfram, you need to find wolfram ore, which is an insanely rare ore that you can find in deep slate level. Oh. And I believe it generates in about 8 block sized 8x8 areas, or like a max of like 8. I believe. Or it may have been 6. I can't remember what I ended up putting at. So, it has a really low mob drop also. Or block drop. So, even with Fortune 3, you still get barely any, I believe. If I can find a fortune book, I can show you. And allow me to get myself an anvil. It's Fortune 3. It doesn't really increase it too much. So, mode S. And if I just do about a 3x3 area, and I just show you, it also takes a really long time to mine. Like an insanely long time to mine. Compared to what I feel like the other things take. So you will generally only get about 9. I don't think it drops too much more if you just do fortune. I don't believe it's, yeah, you get probably a little bit more than normal. So if I go back to select, or if I go back to game mode creative, I can continue with this. So with the jumpsuit and with Wolfram, so you take the Wolfram and you can actually put it back into, or put it into a furnace to smelt up some Wolfram ingots. Wolfram ingots can then be used, 2 Wolfram ingots, I'm just gonna dupe it, 2 Wolfram ingots along with plasteel rods, which can be made in this. Plasteel rods placed like this gives you a Wolfram hammer. The Wolfram hammer is needed for a lot more stuff, along with leather, some leather. So what you do is you can go boom, and you can make yourself some Wolfram plates. Wolfram plates, and then you can take the hyperweave, combine it with Wolfram plates, and you get yourself Wolfram weave. So next you can use your Wolfram weave to make combat armor. Wolfram combat armor. Wolfram combat armor can be made just basically like a normal one, except for the helmet, which is made via, I believe it is, oops, this. So the Wolfram combat helmet requires actual things, and then I think it is, I can't remember what the boot craft is. This is the boot craft. So next you can take, so the Wolfram combat armor does not give you any effects at all, and I believe it is diamond or netherite tier. Can't remember what tier it is. I believe it's the diamond tier, pretty much. So if I just kind of clean out my inventory a little bit so that I can show you the rest. The Wolfram hammer has about 5,000, I believe. It's 5,000 durability. I can't remember what the durability on the armor is. So next, you can actually take hyperweave, Wolfram weave, and I believe it is paper and some white dye. So you get paper. Now this section is subject to change very soon, and currently these do nothing as of right now. So you basically just craft it just like this, and you get yourself Orion Mark 1 plans. With Orion Mark 1 plans, you then cover it in some Wolfram Leaf, and you get Orion Mark 2 plans that are just empty. With the Orion Mark 2 plans, you actually have to craft around them what you want. So, these are the legging plans, which are needed for the leggings. Then you need to make this for the chest plate. Then the helmet is just like this. And then I'm going to... And then you make the boots just like this. So with all the plans in place, you have to make... With all the plans, you have to start the creation of the armor. Now, a lot of the armor is not actually finished, and you don't actually need the Wolfram Combat Helmet. You just need the full set of jumpsuit and the full Wolfram Combat Armor, along with the Wolfram Hammer and a lot of Wolfram Plates and these. Well, not a lot of Wolfram Plates, but quite a few Wolfram Plates. So to start off, we can actually just downright combine this with chestplate. And there, you get the Mark II, or Orion Mark II chestplate 1 out of 2. Because it actually takes another level. So you can make backplate, and I think that's not right. Okay, something is wrong. To make the left backplate. It's the right one. Shoot, did I make it? Try to make this one. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go in and fix that. That's not working right. But, you get the left back plate. And then you also have to craft shoulder plates, which I think isn't working either. I don't think that's working either. No, I think I may have messed something up. I may have put in the wrong crafting. So, you make Orion pauldrons and stuff, and then you have to make spine. I will get to that item you just saw. The Orion Mark II spine. So next you take all of this, combine it with that, and you get the 2 out of 2. Well, to actually finish the 2 out of 2, you have to go back down into deep slate level. And you have to find yourself uranium. This is what uranium looks like for those who want to know. You have to mine uranium up, and then you have to take uranium or raw uranium, smelt it. Then you take uranium ingots. You can take your uranium ingots, combine them with Wolfram plate, and you get yourself a Wolfram power core. This is required, along with yet another Mark II chestplate plan, to make yourself this. The Orion Mark II chestplate. The Orion Mark II chestplate gives you haste 2, strength 2. So, there. Next, the other ones aren't exactly finished. So all you have to do currently is just do this. Orion boots. And the helmet is a lot easier because it is not finished like at all. I don't think I have no weave left. I'm gonna give myself some weave. So I don't need power cores. So next you just kind of boom. You can go to this and boom. You have yourself full set of Orion Mark II power armor. The Orion Mark II power armor is just a little broken with haste 2, speed 2, dolphin's grace, water breathing, night vision, jump boost, fire resistance, and strength 2. So I'm going to clean it out, and I'm going to show you how to make the weapons. So that is all the armor, and now I have to get to the tools. So first, you're going to need yourself soul fragments. Well, to get soul fragments, what you have to do is you need a stick, as you can see, glass, pane, a glass pane, and then you just slap it in the crafting table like this, and you get yourself a soul cutter. Now you can use the soul cutter on yourself, but then it gives you soul broken. Soul broken basically means that you can't use it on yourself ever or again until it runs out. But you can use it on enemies or mobs. But you can only, it doesn't work more than once. So, boom, they get soul broken. They have soul broken, but you can get it from other people too. So, you can still kind of use it. So then you can take those soul fragments. You're going to need uranium ingots, which also make uranium nuggets. I'm just going to make myself a few of those. You can take the soul fragments, and you can make yourself soul cores. Soul cores are required to make anything related to souls. You're also going to need to make pretty much any of this. You're going to need wolfram plates and wolfram rods. Or not wolfram rods, plasteel rods. So the plasteel rods and it's wolfram ingots. Sorry, I got that wrong. I made this craft a bit ago. Did I not? I didn't add the craft. Okay, it's currently capable of getting. I forgot to actually add the craft. But, yeah, I forgot to add the craft. I'll just give myself a wolfram sword. Or 3. And I'll pop them in there. Boom. Kind of just clear my inventory. So, you need a wolfram sword. I think it's about 2 of those. You need yourself soul cores, soul fragments, and more wolfram. I think it's around 2 wolfram swords or something to make. Oh no, just 1. So, you're gonna need to make the actual weapons, you need crying obsidian, block of amethyst, netherite star, wolfram sword, soul core, and soul fragments. So you need obsidian, 2 obsidian, amethyst, 2 amethyst, and a nether star, along with the wolfram sword. So then you can make yourself a soul of Umbra, which I'm just going to give myself a bunch of. So then you take the soul of Umbra along with gold. Gold and the soul of Umbra, along with a gold nugget. So you need a gold nugget, sticks, gold, and a soul of Umbra. Just to make the unsold. So no soul Umbra, which is more of just an item. So then you also need to take the soul of Umbra, and you need to make soul of Rebirth. Before I make that, I'm going to make soul removers. To make soul removers, you make them like this. This lets you go, once you make the actual item, it lets you go and remove the soul craft out of it. So to make the first soul, or the soul of Rebirth, which is probably the most expensive if you ask me, you're going to need a totem of undying, gold, wolfram, and diamond block. So, allow me to just get myself that. I don't know where it is. Diamond block. I think I already have gold in my inventory. And I'm also going to need wolfram ingots. So then you can just, boom, bang, soul of Rebirth. The next soul is the soul of Rage. To make the soul of Rage, you need a solar core, which is made like this, and you just need this. So I'm going to grab those items real quick. Magma, redstone block, and a soul core. Not a soul core, a solar core. And a gold block. I forgot about the gold block. And then you take the gold block, boom, bang, boom. Soul of Rage, so no soul Umbra. Combine it with this, and you get yourself Ragnar. this and Soul of Umbra, and you get yourself Vortex. So this is where it kind of gets a little broken. And then you can also use a Soul Remover to just get yourself back into Soul Umbra. So, there. You don't get back the soul that you used to craft it. So, first off, I'm going to showcase Vortex. I have no effects on me at all. This is Vortex, 19 damage, 3 attack speed. Boom. So what you can do is you can actually, if I just set it to normal, let's say, go over to the skeletons, and I shall just equip some netherite armor, just so I don't have any effects on before I do anything. Just equip it, and then we can go into survival, so they'll aim at me, and then we can just use Umbra. So Umbra targets everything slowness, gives you speed, strength, jump boost, regeneration. So it gives you these effects for a bit, and has for 30 seconds, and has a 2-minute cooldown, or a 1-minute cooldown. It also gives everything in the vicinity slowness 10. Next up is Ragnar. Ragnar is not the same. Ragnar instead has 13 damage or 15 damage or attack speed. Gives you the same effects, but it does give you fire resistance, and as you can see, sets things on fire when you hit them. So if I just, let's say, I wonder, Wither. Nope. So I'm just gonna get myself Wither skeleton thing, and some soul sand. Also give myself a full set of Orion armor, which is much better than netherite, by the way. And I just equipped the full set, and boom, boom. Let's do this. Should be extremely easy, as this armor also makes you immune to wither and poison. So if I just summon the wither, I'll show you how fast we can kill it. So let's just wait for him to finish going. And we almost killed him. Oh. So that's not exactly correct. I don't know how I could summon that. Also, now it's 1 armor point. I'm just gonna give myself some enchanted golden apples. But this is where it should be fun. Oh, it also makes you immune to full damage. So I'll just boom, with that. I should be practically immune to the wizard. Even with I don't know why it's not. I also can't reach it. There you go. I don't think it's fire. Oh god. I'm gonna pop right here. Just so that I have some regen. Boop. Yeah, it's very hard to hit it still. Even with a katana. Just like Vortex too. Yeah, I don't know why it's not clearing it. Actually, it doesn't have the So, yeah, that's currently all that's in the mod so far. In between the mod logs, I shall update the, things, I guess. So, yeah. Adios.